What's up YouTube, this is Groudon Empire and I am back for another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire ranked singles series. The like goal for this video is 40 likes, so make sure to demolish that thumbs up like button down below. If the like goal is reached, I will continue to upload videos, so make sure to show your support for the channel. If you hit the like button but didn't reach the like goal, make sure to share this video with your friends and anyone you think might be interested so we can expand the empire and get more people to help reach that like goal. Also, the team that I will be using for this episode is on the left. Take a good look at the team, and before we even find an opponent, leave a comment down below with your vote for who you think will be the most valuable Pokemon, the MVP. After you're done watching the episode, go back and reply to that comment with another comment letting us know if you were right or wrong. Was your vote even selected? How did they do if they were picked? And who do you think deserved to be MVP if you changed your mind? Please let me know down below in the comment section, as I really am interested, and when I retire this team, I will choose the real MVP based on which Pokemon gets the most MVP votes and for the most number of episodes. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. We are back looking for another battle, and as you guys can see, after our amazing last episode where we peaked in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, well, we do find an opponent at 1867, so I can't say this is going to be a bad one at all. But our points have plummeted, but the fact that they plummeted and we're still at 1884, we probably had some really nice points in the last episode. So you guys probably want to really check out the last episode if you have not already. And even if you have, you probably want to watch it again just because it is such an important, such a historical video for the channel. Now, regardless of that, we are going to just look at this battle and this team, and we are going to just try to come out on top. This looks very bad for us. There's a Rotom-H, there's a Mega Salamence, there's a Klefki. I don't know, but what I do know is that Mega Heracross can deal with the Serperior, Mamoswine, the Klefki, and the Conkeldurr. Now, if that Klefki is somehow specs with Play Rough, we're doomed. Otherwise we can take it. Cresselia, on the other hand, is for support and Mega Salamence. And last but not least, I can choose either Heatran or Azumarill. I will pick Azumarill because, unlike Heatran, who is weak to Conkeldurr, who is weak to the ground type attacks that Salamence might have, and especially the Mamoswine, the Azumarill can take on the Rotom-H, and not only that, but depending on the game situation, it can take on the Salamence, the Mamoswine, and the Conkeldurr. So it does a lot more than Heatran does. And it does what I would want Heatran for anyway. And it does it more reliably, mind you. Well, actually, not necessarily, but I mean, yeah, it does it. It does the job. That's all that matters. I wonder if I'm going to come back to regret that or not. But anyway, game starts off with the Salamence, and I'm not staying in because let me tell you something. An Aerilate tackle can take down a Mega Heracross. All right, I am not staying in versus a Salamence, a potential Mega Salamence at all. And I know Rock Blast, even if I don't have the Intimidate, does not OHKO. So there is really no point in staying in. And I'm just going to go out into the Cresselia while my opponent thinks so darn hard about this move. They're probably predicting a Cresselia switch or something. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, they switch out into the Mamoswine. I don't know if they're predicting a Cresselia or what the heck they're predicting, but they do that. And I bring out my Cresselia, and it's still a good matchup, so that's why I'm saying I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, we're still in great shape, arguably better shape. So right now I'm just going to go for the Psychic, hit what's in front of me, not going to predict anything. He goes for the Substitute, which may suck, may not completely sure, but it is alright, because we do get the crit. Did the crit matter? I don't know the calcs. But I'm just gonna, this next turn, like, he might go for a substitute again just to see, And if he's going to do that, I am just going to go for the Trick Room, because if he wants to 1v1 me with the substitute, well, he won't be able to, because with the Trick Room up, I can keep Psychicking, right? I can keep using Psychic, and when a substitute is gone, he's going to be forced to use substitute last. So if he doesn't use substitute the first turn, like that same turn, I'll be able to go first and attack with Psychic and lower the HP to begin with. So it's a good time for us if he stays in and tries to 1v1 us, which he does not do. He switches out into the Salamence, but that's alright too, because we have the Trick Room, and we can just keep Psychic the opponent, whatever they have. So we're going to keep on using Psychic. We're going to have a wonderful time. Well, I hope we're going to have a wonderful time, because if this thing is a Toxic Substitute variant, we're not going to have a wonderful time. Or even if he has Substitute, we're not going to have a wonderful time. Now so he does switch out. I was about to say he might predict an Ice Beam, and he might go for a switch back out into that. But as you guys can see, I don't have Ice Beam. So and we get another crit. So really bad time for my opponent. Now if we end up losing this game, that would be a very, very disastrous. I apologize for that little burst of noise you just heard. I don't know what the heck that was. It would be very, very disastrous if something like that ended up happening. That would be like terrible, and we cannot have that happen. Look at this majestic beast that's now extinct, unfortunately. The woolly mammoth. I'll tell you. So Salamence is brought back in as we go for Psychic. I mean, that's all we're going for. So, I mean, that's... going for Psychic. Lunar Duck does a good amount of damage to Salamence, so it does not look like it's a bulky variant. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Even if it has Substitute, we are in great shape. Not good. We are in great shape. So this is a really nice situation to be in. And I believe our Trick Room isn't gone. I went for Psychic again because that's honestly all I'm going for at this point. Because, yeah, so I'm going for Psychic because I want this guy to get into Rock Blast range, and then I want to go for the Lunar Dance, you know? I'm not going to go for that right now because I need it to be in, oh my goodness, we get another crit. Okay, you know what? This is not Cresselia. This is Cridia or some crap like that, right? This is a crit Lunar Duck right now. I don't know what to call this thing, but this is Crit City. Psychic equals critical hits, 100% rate. I don't know. For this game, it seems like there's some kind of mod. Oh man, this is crazy. Cresselia is not fooling around right now. Cresselia does not want to take anything's crap right now, and this thing does go for the substitute. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Trick Room, and he goes for the Roost. I'm gonna go for Psychic until he's in range for Rock Blast, and then I'm just gonna go for the what's it called? The Lunar Dance. So I'm going to break the substitute this turn. Actually, you know what? I think the only chance I have to win is if I go for Psychic right now, and then the next turn I go for Psychic, third turn I go for Lunar Dance, and then the last turn I, you know, Rock Blast with the Mega Heracross. Otherwise, I think I lose the game. Actually, I think I lose the game anyway, because he can just preserve the Mega Salamence. Oh man, I probably lose this game. Well, we're gonna try to win this anyway, because we don't quit. We play through this, and if I end up losing this, it just goes to show you guys the bad matchup. And you know what? High rating battles, I might as well show you guys how, you know, how this team would lose versus other high rating teams. You know, I personally don't like to upload losses, but I mean, this looks like a cool battle. Seriously, it looks like a cool battle. Like, versus a team like this and versus this, like, I think it's a really awesome battle. Win or loss. I just hope we end up winning somehow. We got like a million crits. We have to end up winning this somehow. So I'm going to go for the Lunar Dance, as I told you guys turns ago. I know he's not in Rock Blast range, I don't think. But he's probably going to use a substitute right now and put himself back into Rock. Yeah, so it's, yeah. Maybe he's in Rock Blast range. I really hope so because he's not the bulky variant. And my goal here is not to necessarily KO this guy, but to put it into Aqua Jet range. And then Azumarill can clean up, and we're in awesome position. Now my opponent will probably go for the Roost, so yeah, we're probably gonna just lose this game right here if we don't KO him, KO her. Even though my plan was to put it into Aqua Jet range, the smart opponent, after surviving, will go for the Roost. And then once Trick Room is done, well, they're a setup Dragon Dancing Salamence, Mega Salamence at that, without any speed issues. So yeah, we're and plus I have 2 slow Pokemon anyway, so it doesn't even need to have it doesn't even need to have the Dragon Dances up. Look at Heracross, also happy. Look at that smile. That's a weird smile. His smile is connected to his eyeballs. That is so freaky. All right, though, that's that's hilarious. All right, so Rock Blast does land, and do we break the substitute? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Good game. We lose. We lose this game. I might as well just. I don't even. Never mind, we get a critical hit. Alright, so crits have been saving us this entire darn game. Oh my goodness. But he goes for the Double-Edge, and he gives us the game anyway. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, I was telling you guys, if he went for the Roost, he would have won the game. He didn't go for the Roost, so now if he has a Serperior or a Klefki, I pretty much lose anyway. But now I have a chance to win, and it doesn't matter even if he got a crit or not, because what he would have done is he would have killed himself with a Double-Edge recoil. So my opponent choking that one away. I think. I mean, if he gets a critical hit right now or full paralysis doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Jet because I mean, it doesn't really matter if I go for Aqua Jet or Waterfall, because I'm going to have 2 turns for it anyway. I mean, Waterfall can OHKO, but Aqua Jet, like, I just don't want to risk the burn. I mean, it doesn't matter because Waterfall does the same damage as a burned Aqua Jet. I mean, my bad, sorry. Burned Waterfall does the same damage as an Aqua Jet anyway, so it doesn't really matter which move I go for, particularly Will-O-Wisp or not. So I'm just going to go for any of the moves, like Aqua Jet, for example. And we survive, as I told you guys, I can survive a Specs Thunderbolt. That's definitely Specs, because otherwise it wouldn't even do that much. So at this point, I can KO this this Rotom-H. And now we are down to Azumarill. Holy crap. Did you guys see the last episode? The last episode, oh my goodness. Alright, so the ending of the last episode and right now looks eerily similar. Azumarill has to clutch out this one. We'll see what happens. Does Azumarill clutch out? Azumarill does survive the Ice Shard, and will Azumarill finish off the Mamoswine? Yes, it does, and we can sell those tusks for some serious profit down in wherever the hell they like them ivory stuff. Ivory. Did that just sound like a freaking... Oh, whatever. Alright, so if you love ivory, we got ivory tusks for sale. This is Groudon Empire. Peace out.